Hey guys, welcome back to the Wood and Metal Workshop. I'm Kent. Today we got another quick little project. A lot of you guys know that I like to use captured nuts on a lot of my projects, and the easiest way to capture a nut is just to weld it on. However, you don't always have access to weldable nuts. What I've got here is a selection of nuts, bolts that I went and just grabbed out of my drawer. They've got a light coating on them. That can put off toxic fumes when you're welding, and it can also contaminate your weld so it's not as strong. Usually on a captured nut, not a big deal, but sometimes it is. So here's a quick, easy way, inexpensive, to get your hardware cleaned up, ready for welding. Let me get you repositioned here and we'll go over it. Okay guys, what I've got here is just a 4-cup Pyrex glass container. Went ahead and just, I should probably wipe that out. It sits on my shelf. I use it for all kinds of this kind of stuff, so it doesn't always get perfectly clean in between. So what I've got here is I've got the container, I've got the hardware that I want to clean up, I've got some pure baking soda, and I've got some muriatic acid. This is 31.45% hydrochloric acid and 20%, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyhow, you can get this at your local big box store. Most places carry it. It's not expensive, and you don't use a whole lot of it. So, like all acids, if you're going to have water, if you're going to dilute it, you want to put your water in first, then add your acid. In this case, we are not going to be using any water because we want it full strength. So we're just going to carefully, and if you would like, put gloves on. I'm wearing safety glasses. I'm just going to put just enough in there to cover what I want, and then I'm going to securely fasten the cap again. This is stuff you don't want to mess with, and it does put off fumes, so do this outside if you can. I've got my quiet vent running, so it's moving stuff through the shop. So we're just going to go ahead and gently place these in here. You can see it starts foaming right away. And it is putting off the fumes, so we'll go ahead and let that go. I'm going to turn on the noisy vent, and we'll let this sit for about 15 minutes. Alright guys, it's been about 20 minutes. Still bubbling a little bit, but should be enough to take care of it. Most of the time it's better if you can do this beforehand and let it sit for a little bit longer, but 20 minutes is usually enough to get rid of all the coating that we need to get rid of. Don't want to let it sit so long that it damages the fasteners. So, rubber gloves. I'm going to go ahead and neutralize this. Yeah, strong. Do this outside if you can. Anyhow, follow the directions on the manufacturer's on the bottle on how to neutralize. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, there we go. All our hardware is nicely cleaned up. Dry it off. It's ready for welding. You can see all the coating has been removed. They no longer, grab some samples here. This is what they did look like. This is what they look like now. All right, guys. It's a nice, easy way to get hardware cleaned up, ready for welding. This will go back in the drawer, be used for the next project. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you like what we did here today, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have another way, there are other ways to remove the coating. They're not as fast. That's why I prefer this method. White vinegar will also remove the coating, but it takes a long time, and of course, there's always mechanical. Mechanical sucks. Anyhow, catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thumbs up.